This is a 200 series Landcruiser. We're going to be fitting some heavy duty 4mm bash guards on this vehicle today. Just wanted to show you the standard bash plates. They're fairly thin. A couple bit of damage along the bottom here, and the actual guard underneath here is actually plastic. That one's plastic. So, to give us a bit of peace of mind, we're going to install some heavy duty KAON bash guards. So first thing to do is remove the factory guards. Once you've removed the bash guards, you'll find these Dismount Guards. We're going to remove these as well. You can sort of see this one, even though it's had the bash guards on there's a little bit of damage, a little bit of a dent there, and the actual chassis rail, the chassis crossmember's got a bit of a dent in there too. So we'll remove these. So we removed these diff-mount guards, and we've noticed that one of the bolts here, one of the mounting points, has actually been pushed up and is on a bit of an angle now. So that's why it's important to have good protection for your vehicle. The other side looks fine. Now we've removed all the factory bash guards. We'll now fit up the KAON heavy duty guards. So we want to fit the Sump Guard up first. You'll need 2 M8 bolts and 2 of the M10 bolts that were used to mount the diff guards on the front here. So reuse the factory bolts here. And on the back there, 2 M8 bolts that are supplied. Just loosely for now. Okay, next we install the front guard. We're going to be reusing 4 M8 bolts and 2 M10 bolts from when we removed the factory guards. So you want to attach these plates just loosely so that we can adjust the gaps. You can see that we can move the plates backwards and forwards just to adjust that gap. Make sure it's nice and even and everything's in the right place. Once you're happy with the positioning, go ahead and tighten up all the bolts. As you can see, all the bolts are reset. Nothing to hang up on. This is the sump oil drain. See that lines up with the sump plug? Allows you to drain the oil without filling up your bash plates, or without having to remove your bash plates. Grab the transmission cover and 4 of the M10 bolts that were used to hold the original cover in. We're going to be reusing these. Position the guard and attach the bolt. Once you're happy with the position of all the guards, go ahead and torque up all the bolts, and you're done. So these are the KAON heavy duty 4mm underbody protection for the Landcruiser 200 series. It's got a very smooth bottom, nothing to hang up on, all recessed bolts. Generous drainage holes. We've got great side protection here, and also good ventilation in the front. Plenty of clearance and good departure angles. approach angles, I mean. We also have sump drainage point, so you don't have to remove the sump guard to change an oil, do an oil change. And also the transmission guard. If your vehicle has no bull bar, reattach the splash guards onto the bash plates using the factory M6 bolts. There's some nutserts in the back there. And this is how it looks.